Hello and welcome to this video tutorial on solving linear equations. Before we look at our example problem, I'd like to take a few seconds of your time to answer the question, how do you solve a linear equation for a variable? Well, in essence, the process of solving a linear equation for a variable means that you are going to express the linear equation in terms of a single variable. So, the very first thing you need to do in order to solve a linear equation is to isolate that variable that you are solving for within your equation. Second, after that variable has been isolated, you need to simplify the equation until it is expressed in terms of that variable. For example, say we were solving 2x plus 2y for x. This would require us to first isolate x on one side of the equation and then to simplify the equation. So, let's actually go through this process using the above example of solving 2x plus 2y equals 0 for x. First, we'll subtract 2y from both sides to isolate 2x. Second, we will divide by 2, which gives us x equals negative y. Thus, our final result is x equals negative y because the original equation is now expressed solely in terms of x. So, now let's discuss our example problem, which is solve 8x minus 4y equals 20 for the variable y. The process to solve this problem is, first, isolate the term or terms containing y, which is the variable we are solving for on one side. Second, simplify the equation until it is expressed in terms of y equaling something. So, now let's discuss how we actually solve this by working through it. For the first step, which is isolating our y term on its own, we need to subtract 8x from both sides of the equation. So, the first thing I like to do is set up all of my operations. This results in 8x minus 4y minus 8x equals 20 minus 8x. Next, we need to actually perform this subtraction, which will give us a result of negative 4y equals 20 minus 8x. For the second step, we need to simplify our equation by expressing the equation in terms of y. In this case, we need to divide by negative 4 in order to isolate y and express the equation entirely in terms of y. So again, let's set up our operations that we are going to perform, which results in negative 4y over negative 4 equals 20 over negative 4 minus 8x over negative 4. Next, we will divide, which gets us y equals negative 5 minus negative 2x. However, we can now simplify because that negative that is in between the negative 5 and the negative 2x will distribute into 2x, thus making negative 2x a positive 2x. So, we get that y equals negative 5 plus 2x. Thus, our final result is 2x minus 5. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.